Alright. Hello friends. How's it going? Early stream indeed. Well, earlier than my usual times, that's for sure. How's everybody doing tonight? Eric, MSA, Peaches, Draxion, Possum, hello, Poggers Champ, Poggers. One Drug Man, very T-word. Mason, happy Friday indeed. It is Friday. How's it going? Let's just see that we're all set up here. I saw an underage person, can I ban? Oh. Who are you trying to ban today? Alright, how's it going everyone? Happy Friday indeed. After all the long discussion yesterday, I feel the conclusion of Rue is underage. I believe he is like 18. I believe he just applied to college. Something like that. That's not underage, legally speaking, so it's fine. 17, close enough. I believe Twitch TOS is like, I forget, was it 12? 16? I don't remember. $13? There it is. So a teenager, basically. Alright. So today we are building that Mode 80 that I told you guys about. It's been a while since we built one of these. I believe it's been since I semi-roasted it. Because I didn't like it. That was the last time I did it, I think. Actually, no, never mind. There was one more time after that. I actually built one off. Built one off stream too. I remember that now. But yeah, I built like 2 of these before. Built the Founders Edition, built the First Edition, and then built the Founders Edition again. So built 3, and this is the first edition that I built, I think. But it's been like a long time. It was like around the time when they first came out. So. All right. So opening this up, we have our keyboard card. Just has the details on it. Basically tells you that it's a first edition, the color, keycaps if it's included, and then switches if included, and then the PCB. And there's a little microfiber cloth if you need it. Have our PCB. We have a stabilizer wire. Hardware. We have our middle layer, so this is for our plate. If we want it, we can decide if you want it. And then I guess these pieces are extra? I guess they're extra. And we have the switches that we lubed last time. The L2s. And then we have our case. Roasted and most sent V2 out for you to review. Yes, that happened. It was a long time back. We had our disagreements and agreements. We move on. It's all water under the bridge. Dr. Killswitch, hello. How's it going? Imagine being 17 again? Yeah, smooch. Imagine. Ooh, we have a silver one today. Oh, it's an FR4 plate. I thought it was alu. Oh, great. I'm gonna change the build command. We have an FR4 plate instead. I actually did not know. And an FR4 full plate. Cool. FR4 plate. Those are extras. Also, fun fact, the card is wrong. Mode sent to fake 80 confirmed. Gasp. Fake mode designs is UTD confirmed. Oh no. That's it. GG. Counterfeit products rampant in the market. Mode designs also Calam confirmed. Just kidding. Alright, let's get. Where's my. Where the heck did my microfiber cloth go? Oh, I left it over there. One sec. You got a mean 80. You got a mean 80 instead? Yes, unfortunately, I asked for the median, but I got the mean instead. What a nerd. Calam Deep Knee won't redo my fake? Oh my gosh. Bummer Town. 2000. Is this a version where the mounting style was putting your PCB assembly on a piece of foam? Yes! So stack mount is the default mount on the first version of these boards. Anyway, no matter how much I wipe it, I can't really wipe all of it off because it's just a lot going on there. Like, this do be a little dirty though. It's been used before, so I don't want to know how, but it's been used. Just kidding. All right, let's open this boy up. I missed the stream for Salvation, but how's the typing experience on the wooden plate? It's nice. Typing experience-wise, it's pretty normal. Like not too different from Alu or FR4, let's say, somewhere in that range. It sounds good though. I like it how it sounds with the PBT caps. ABS caps also sounded pretty good actually. Oh, did I not put the stream up? I thought I had put that live. Actually, let me put the VOD live on YouTube as well. I think it's been a day already, so. Alright, let me put that to public. And then I can actually change a few things here. Okay, cool. Yeah, VOD is up. Sound test, not. I don't have anything yet. I've been a little busy for that. Is this the old one? Yes, it is the old one. It is indeed the older one. Need my 24/7X the Diego content? Well, I just put the VOD for the Salvation one up on the YouTube channel. Hey Nick, how's it going? Happy Friday. How's your Friday treating you? It's a windy and cool day in New York today. Alright, so there it is. There's the top piece. Number 22 out of 450. Wow, they made a lot. I actually did not know they made that many. Or I didn't remember, rather. That's quite a few. Oh, there's another plate foam. We have a lot of plate foam today. Okay, cool. And then we have our PCB with some steps already on, but well, we are gonna have to loop these. And then here's the foam for the stack mount. And no matter how much I wipe this off, it's not gonna wipe off probably. Well, I mean, it's pointless. It's on the inside anyway. Just gets dirty. Alright, I'm actually gonna take off the daughter board from this so I can just test it out without it on the board. More foam, more betterer. Yes, that's exactly what it is. I feel like I've asked you this before, but what part of New York are you based in? I'm based all the way up, like, close to, like, the George Washington Bridge. Like, in that area of Manhattan. Like, that whole... way up in Manhattan. If you think Upper West Side is far up, I live, like 100 streets above that, so... yeah. Pretty far up. Cool. City boy? Yeah, I live in North Pole of New York. Pretty accurate, to be honest. Pretty accurate. TVH. Also, I guess I forgot to charge this bad boy. It's not very bright today. Just gonna put it off for now. I bet you know all the coffee shops? Oh, you mean like in Manhattan? I don't know too many. I actually don't work at coffee shops too often, but I'm a library kid. Or an office kid. I prefer being in an office setting or in a library, so I don't go to coffee shops nearly as often, but I do know a number of them. I mean, I've asked friends and have gotten a lot of recommendations and such, so yeah. Okay, guess we don't need that extra piece of foam then. Alright, cool. So there's an extra PCB in case we need it, so we can just leave it aside for now. And then let's test the PCB first. Hey, Marksy, what's up? I'm at work at the moment? Oh, I see. Says Nick. Hello, fellow New Yorker, Mr. Marsh. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay. I need recommendations myself. In what area? You can always ask me, and I can check. I have like a map with them because I forget them myself. So yeah, if you just ask me, like I'll see what parts of New York I have recs for. All right. Okay, so let's check. Mode 80 M80S. That's the PCB name, I guess. This is WinKey, right? I'm just gonna change the layout the way I like using it. So hope you don't mind. And then let's go to key tester, test matrix, and just test it out. Jazi, saludos Diego, buen fin de semana. Buen fin de semana, ¿cómo estás? Downtown near Canal? Oh, okay. So Soho, Faidai area, or even like Chinatown. Cool. Yeah, I probably have some recs for some bars and coffee shops in that area too. One of my favorite bars in New York, in Chinatown, is called Reception Bar. They're located in Chinatown. They basically serve like Korean ingredient-based cocktails, and they're like a small, cute bar, really nice. I really like their cocktails; they're pretty solid, and they change up their menu depending on the season and whatnot. It's really cool. Soho is nice in New York City. I mean, Soho is gonna be full of tourists, yeah, because Soho is where a lot of people will shop. It's basically the shopping district for a lot of clothes stores and whatnot. That's where you go to shopping for clothes. So yeah, there's always tourists in Soho. Like, it's pretty packed with tourists all the time. Go in the winter when no one's around? Yeah, same. I always go when no one's around. Like, it's either you kind of have to go like on a weekday, like in a winter or something like that, and like it's completely dead compared to like other times of the year. What's the telltale sign that there are tourists in New York City? Walk slow, take up space in the sidewalk. If you don't jaywalk, that's kind of not a New York thing. Like, jaywalking is basically a New York thing because you're in the city. It's like if there's no cars coming at you, you can cross the street. I don't get it why people are such wusses and can't do that. And no cop's gonna stop you for it. So there's that. Yeah, they want to go to Times Square, Battery Park, Statue of Liberty, that kind of stuff. Yeah. There's a lot of telltale signs. Oh. How do you guys pronounce this street? That is the question to ask a New Yorker and a non-New Yorker. That's a test. If you know how to pronounce that properly, you are a New Yorker. It's true. Am I wrong? Every New Yorker knows this. Most New Yorkers know this. Oh, also, if you recognize Staten Island as an actual borough of New York City, you might also not be a New Yorker. Just kidding. No offense to Staten Islanders. Okay, this is a very tight JST connector, but it came off. Alright, so PCB works perfectly. Houston? Wrong. A tourist will tell you it's Houston. It's Houston. You have to say it's Houston. That's how it's said in New York. It's Houston. It's not Houston like the city in Texas. The Texan city is called Houston. The street in New York is called Houston. Period. No questions asked about it. It's just the way it is. I'm out of here, man. It's okay. New York is a great city, though. You should visit. It's a lovely place to visit. I personally love this city here. It just, I don't know. It gives me life. It's always busy. There's always something to do. People come and go. You know, the restaurant business is always changing. Like restaurant scene and whatnot, the food scene. I don't know. It's a lovely city. There's just always something going on. I really like it here. I visited in 2015. Oh, nice. Yeah, I used to visit New York pretty often when I was in school too. And then I eventually did a program here. And then I moved down to the DC area for work for a bit. I was there for like a year or two. Year/2. And then came back up to New York. Yep. Alright. Some lube residue. Just clean it off. Alrighty. Put the PCB aside for a sec. Just work on the stabs. Remember the time those guys sold ferry tickets to tourists when the ferry is free? Oh, that is a very New York thing for sure. Yeah, because tourists are just gonna take it anyway. Yeah, the ferry is free. Is there a good way to get lube stains off a PCB? Probably a little bit of, I mean, not much dissolves Krytox. Krytox will actually only dissolve with fluorosolvents, but like applying some isopropyl and rubbing it off is a good way, and then rubbing it with like a dry piece of napkin or paper towel helps. But that's pretty much the only way to do, like, that's the best you can get. But technically nothing really dissolves Krytox unless it's a fluorosolvent because of what Krytox is made of. Yeah. Houston sounds like Uncle Roger, what Uncle Roger would say. Brake clean? Oh, you know, maybe. That might work. I'm not sure though. looks like this was lubed before. So from what it looks like, it does look like Krytox. So I think I'm just gonna maybe lube the insert and the wire only. I think that should be more than enough, because there is already a little bit of lube on the housing. So is Cats actually good? Oh yes, Cats. You mean Cats Delicatessen, like the sandwich store? I mean, yeah, dude, Cats is delicious. Cats is like the place you wish you were often without tourists, but there's always tourists. It's always packed with tourists and locals. So it's just hard to get. It's hard to get to Cats in the first place. Like it's just a little bit out of the way, and it's always packed. They're always busy, but it's delicious. So good, so good. I wish I had Cats often, because I fucking love that place. The pastrami there is woo, A+. Love it. It's so good. Do you know any meetups that are coming up in the city? I would suggest to join the New York City Mechanical Keyboards Discord. I actually don't have the link on me right now. I can check on my Discord and get it posted in the chat. Give me a sec. New York Mechanical Keyboards. There is a link to the Discord. So Oh, there. Thank you. Yeah. So that Discord, just join there. I think it's probably just best to coordinate with people who are local. There's no set meetup dates or anything like that right now. Nothing like formal. People organize casual mini meets and stuff. So that's pretty much the best way to meet people, is to just organize something casual with other people that you might want to meet with and whatnot, or just people who are like, you know, willing to. Forever chemicals are so bad for the environment. It is true. Yeah, I mean, very inert chemicals like Krytox can be very bad for the environment. But fortunately, at least in terms of, Krytox I believe is a biodegradable product. So it does eventually degrade, and it's like food safe and whatnot. I mean, it's specifically Krytox products are designed to be, are made for medical purposes, for a lot of like medical devices and systems that need like specific applications. Krytox is designed for that, for a lot of that, and like other more like highly specialized systems, like vacuum systems, among other things. So just in general, it's pretty safe, but it is a very inert chemical as far as that's concerned. Yeah. Hopefully this year I can travel to New York. Hopefully, that would be nice. I've met a few people from outside here in New York, like a few people who like managed to visit. Like, I mean, I managed to meet with Apiary when she visited before. Didn't get to see Mr. Teja Types this time around when he was visiting his friends. What else? I've seen a few Singaporean enthusiasts who are also visiting the city at some point who asked to meet up. Yeah, so I've gone to meet up with. Oh, I've also met with Mr. Sifo, who visited about a little less than a month ago. Yeah, that was fun too. We went to Korean barbecue and stuff, had like dessert. Are you dying to meet and dine with subs? Are you paying for the meal? No, but yeah, I'm down to meet people if they're normal and reasonable like us. I mean, I just don't want to meet with anyone who is has malicious intent or anything like that. Like, that's obvious. But yeah, just generally speaking, I'm pretty down to meet with keyword people. I mean, obviously I don't know what it's gonna be like, because, you know, you're meeting people for the first time, so hard to say what to make out of that. But yeah. But there's weird people out there all the time, right? I mean, you see them in New York too all the time. So yeah, just definitely just don't want to meet up with people who might be a little odd or might just make things awkward. Like, yeah, that's not a good time. Me for artisan talk? I've definitely met people for artisan stuff too. Yeah. We can share a taco. We can share like mini tacos. If you visit Mr. One Drunk Man, just let me know. We can hit up the taco shops, taco trucks, and taco restaurants. And pizza, get like Joe's and other stuff too. And obviously like a good old dollar slice. That's the good shit. What's the difference between Mode 80 V1 and V2? Oh, there's quite a lot of differences. Just starting from the design and all the way through, you know, in the Mode 8, the first Mode 80, you only were able to do the stack mount, which is basically the one that uses the foam underneath at the base, and then you put the PCB in the plate, and it kind of like sits against the top piece. And the V2, you can do like top mount, you can do stack mount as well. Yeah, and then there's a lot of design changes here and there. PCB is different. Yeah, it's very different. The options that were offered were also quite different, so you can just check the website. What about me if I visit New York? Yeah, of course. Peaches, just visit. Just visit. Don't ask questions, visit first. We can figure it out. Let's hit up Smorgasburg. Oh, I actually haven't done Smorgasburg because last time I was trying to go, my plans just got canceled, and I was just I don't remember what it was. I was sick. It was something happened. I just couldn't make it out, and then like I had plans with friends, and that just never happened. So but yeah, I would be down. I also kind of missed out on a lot of summer things to do. I also don't really enjoy the summer here in New York because it's so humid. But if it's with the right people, I'm always down to do stuff. Just, you know, I tend to be more reluctant in the summer because I hate the humidity. What if our malicious intent is tacos until we drop? Oh, we can do that. We can do that. Oh, there's a couple meetups during the summer. We'll definitely take a ride up to New York. Oh yeah, I think when there used to be more regular meetups here in the city, they used to be in around May or June. So like a good time after probably after a lot of people are done with school or whatever. So yeah, but now that, you know, since COVID, obviously that's not quite been the case, and also like organizers do change and whatnot. So, and like, you know, I have to find a venue, have an appropriate place to hold a meetup, that kind of stuff, and like gauge how many people will come and like figure all the logistics out. It's actually not simple to do that here in the city. So yeah, there's always a bit more to do for logistics here in the city. Dude, you have to go. I know that. I mean, I definitely plan on it. I absolutely plan on it. Keep talking. I need more ideas when I visit. Dude, there's so many things to do here. Well, look, the quintessential New York experience is to walk the city and hit up the places that you see around you. Like, you want to eat something? Look it up. Go to Yelp, look up desserts or whatever, you know, or whatever kind of food, and just hit that place up. There's obviously, if you want like gourmet, like fancy food, like you do have to make reservations for a lot of stuff. So you obviously want to look those up in advance. Shows, you know, same thing. But the experience in the city is just to be in the city and walk it. It's not about setting all these landmarks, and like you can do all that. You can do the whole like 2-day trip thing or 1-day trip thing, where you hit up all the spots like Brooklyn Bridge, Battery Park, Phi walk up Phi go to Central Park, you know, whatever you want. Top of the Rock, all that stuff, Grand Central, I don't know, right? You can do all that if you want. But personally, I think the experience of being in the city is just to walk the city, enjoy the neighborhood you're in, because every neighborhood in New York is ever so slightly different. Some are completely different from each other, and that's the coolest part of the city. The coolest part is that every part of the city has its like own personality, like, and the boroughs are different too. Like, you know, different neighborhoods in Manhattan are already different, but if you go to like Brooklyn, it's like a completely different place. So. I went to New York for CSGO tourney when I was 18, hung out with a friend I knew from playing the game, and she showed me around. Nice. That's great. Yeah, but the quintessential New York experience is to just be in it. Just breathe the city in. Just be there. Be present. You know, don't look at your phone the whole time. Just walk around and look at what's around you. And a lot of people tend to kind of confuse New York for this, like, it is a busy, bustling, busy place, right? It is true, like, parts of the city are very busy and very, like, hectic, or it's seemingly so. But that's not necessarily the case everywhere. And I think it's just, it's because you just have a, you know, relative view of things where, like, yeah, maybe where you're from, it's very quiet most of the time and whatnot, so. But I mean, New York in general, like, once you start kind of... Actually, well, most people who move from outside and then start living in the city realize very quickly that there are spots in New York that are quieter, louder, you know, and you can always just avoid, like, those masses of people and whatnot very, very easily. And it's not all honking, it's not all, like, you know, ambulances and fire trucks and like people everywhere. Like, it's not all Times Square. Some places smell really bad. New York in the summer. Manhattan is literally a trash. It just smells like trash everywhere because the heat carries that, and obviously there's that breeze that comes in from the sea. But the summer smell is horrendous smell in the summer. It's literally just a trash island sometimes. Like, there are some days when it's particularly bad, I know. And or like if you go in the subway and that suffocating feeling of the subway because you go underground, and you can just feel like this like suffocating hot air blowing across you, and you're just like, welcome to the sauna. Did you meet Spider-Man yet? No. Oh boy. New York City mostly smells like piss last time I went there. I mean, if you focus, you can always focus on certain things, and it certainly will smell like that if you think that that's what it smells like the whole time. It's very easy to hone in on these things though, yeah. You know, it's just the thing. Diego is Spider-Man? The way to get to New York was a nightmare though? How do you get to New York, I guess, and from where? I mean, if you're coming from a nearby state, I would not drive. I would just take the train or the bus, and then spend time here and then go back by train or bus again, or fly in if you're coming in from afar. But yeah, I don't recommend people to drive into the city, just in general. It's like, what for? What for? You're not gonna be using your car. You're just gonna park it. It's gonna cost you a shit ton to park your car somewhere, and you're gonna be walking around a lot. So yeah, don't drive into the city. Just Just take a bus or the train. People make that mistake though, especially from people from outside who do normally drive. It's like you drive into the city, it's like, yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna face a lot of traffic because there's a lot of transit that goes through New York, like just passing traffic, but it's like just busy because a lot of like you know, people going from like Jersey all the way to Connecticut, etc. Don't fall into the bus trap. There's always a shady looking van that follows for much cheaper. Actually, yeah. It depends on where you're coming from, but you just have to look up your options. Yeah. How about driving from New Jersey? Because that's my main stop. You can do that. The only thing is just check how much it'll cost you to park your car. You can street park and whatnot, but there's also street parking rules, like certain hours and stuff. So you also want to check that. But I mean, you cannot expect to street park easily like in the middle of Manhattan. That's not gonna happen. Like, no, you need to go to a parking garage for that, and it's gonna cost quite a lot because that's Midtown for you. That's just the Midtown experience. Do you meet any adolescent shinobi turtles led by a giant rat? I wish. Have you ever seen Pizza Rat though? The New York City subway system pet Pizza Rat. The Lincoln Tunnel? True. Yeah, it's horrible. Horrible to go through Lincoln Tunnel. There's people who will drive in and be like, oh my god, there's so much traffic. I'm like, yeah, it's like, because you went through Lincoln Tunnel. Like, that's a bad choice. Just park in Jersey and take the train. Yeah, actually, if you're coming from Jersey and you're like the southern part of Jersey, maybe like just park your car like in Jersey City and then just train over. New York City subway system is the worst thing I've seen in my life. Oh, wait till you see other places. Like, sure it's dirty, sure it's old, but at least it runs more time than in some other cities. Like Washington DC, the train doesn't run after like 11 p.m., 12 a.m. So you have to Uber out if you're like in the suburbs. And then like the BART, not reliable either. Like there's some parts that are okay, parts that are not. It's all the cities have very, very different problems with their subway systems. Standard route take, I do agree with that. You know, New York City subway is one of the oldest in the planet, right? And yeah, it has its slew of issues, particularly because of the history of the MTA and like the different train lines. Like they used to be owned by different companies essentially, and were joined later under the MTA. Go to Mexico City subway. Mexico City is also interesting. The subway system there. I certainly lived that experience too. Subway and bus, a lot of bus, like we call them like fish tanks basically, but the like casual smaller buses. Peceras. Yeah, and then a lot of people who also take cabs, right? Taxis. And yeah, there's obviously like Uber and Lyft now, like in Mexico City and pretty much everywhere in Mexico too. But yeah. Although I think in Mexico you could drive a lot too. So yeah. Definitely not like New York. It's more, driving in Mexico City is more like an LA feel rather than like New York. New York is a very unique place as far as transportation and other things are concerned. That's why people love New York City, right? That's why people like see New York City in a different way is because it is a very unique place compared to a lot of other cities in the world. It has its own like personality to it. Traffic is a nightmare? In Mexico City, yes. It's basically like LA. Everything stops and you're stuck for hours. And it sucks. It's just how it is. New York pizza is elite? Oh yeah. I mean, New York pizza is... There's a lot of it. There's a lot of it. And you just have to try a lot of places. And there's some places that are kind of ass for the $1 or $2 or $3 or however much you're being charged. But the good thing is... The thing about New York is the food scene is very competitive. Like for you to like survive on the streets or on, you know, whatever your business is because you're renting a place is a very, very competitive market in general. Like if the guy across the corner, like around the corner, is doing better than you, you're like, you're fucked, you know. Like if there's not enough foot traffic and they're catching all of it, like yeah, like GG. But that said, like the ones that do stay and are that do stay around, they're pretty good, just in general. I've had some really great pizza in Boston as well. Oh yeah, I've had good pizza in Boston, good pizza in New Haven, like Connecticut style, like New Haven style pizza is very, very yummy. I haven't had like Chicago deep dish more than like twice. And like, I don't think it feels like that good even, so can't really attest to it. But New York pizza, what they say about New York pizza, if it doesn't fold, it ain't New York pizza. It has to, you have to be able to fold that shit in half. That's how big the slice should be in New York. That shit better fold. And yeah, especially like if you're just getting one of those cheese slices. If you can't fold it, it ain't New York pizza. Yeah, so now that I've lived here in New York for, I lived here for 2 years, and then I moved out, and I moved back here in 2017. So it's been almost another 5 years. So I've been here for about 6.5 years now. And yeah, like I really love this place. And it's expensive, it's sure, like it's different, it's busy, blah blah blah. People talk about like, oh yeah, like settling in New York, blah blah blah, like never, housing market, like crazy, but that's like everywhere at right now. So yeah, just in general though, I really enjoy being here. I will never regret having moved here to the city. That's for sure. Never regret having moved here. Probably one of the best choices I've made in my life. Easily one of the best choices I've made in my life is to live here in the city for however much time I have, at least. Yep. Let's talk L&B pizza though. I wish I got on the Mode 80. I really like my Mode 65. Oh, the Mode 80 V2? Yeah, the second one was really good too. I really enjoyed the second version of the Mode 80 as well. Are there such a thing as multiple day meetups anymore? What do you mean? Like sleeping over and like hanging out? I mean, you can just do that with your friends. Just have a group of people who are willing to travel or willing to stay and like do stuff for over multiple days. You can certainly do that. You just need to plan it out. If nobody else is planning it out, you plan it yourself and invite other people to participate. If you can't do that, then you're not gonna do it. Be the change you want to see in the world, you know? Never had a good pizza slice that I was happy with? Bro, man, you're missing out on so many things, man. I don't know if you have... I'm not sure if your bad takes come from bad standards or you've just been very deprived of a lot of the good things out there, or maybe you just need a more positive outlook on the things that you do have around you. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to go wrong with pizza though. I don't know how tomato sauce cheese on bread is gonna be difficult to nail. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of difficult to get it wrong. You know? So I think you really should maybe reconsider what you're exposed to. My parents just never get good pizza? Well, look, if your parents don't get the good pizza, go get it yourself, my friend. Order it in. Phone someone and order it. Be like, hey, do you deliver? Okay, I want a pie for myself. Ask your parents, hey, saw some pizza, I wanted to try it. I'll pay for it. Want some? Just get it yourself, man. I did that when I was a kid. Like a few times like that. I was just like, yeah, I don't get to have it because my parents don't give it to me. I'll get it myself. My parents won't get me a new phone. I'll save and buy my own phone. Just do it. Don't talk about it, be about it. Gotta watch this. I'll watch this later. But Costco pizza is great. IMO. I love Costco pizza. I really like the New York City pizza when I was there, but Italian OG pizza cannot be beaten. IMO. It's all different. They all have a different appeal. Like New York City pizza is good because it's cheap, yummy, filling. That's New York pizza in a nutshell. It's cheap, filling, and yummy. It's obviously gonna be different from your homemade pizza or authentic, specific to some cuisine. Thing, you know? New York pizza adapts it into the city standard, which is cheap, accessible, good. It's a nice, quick bite. That's the goal. How are we feeling on pineapple in our pies? I love pineapple in my pizza if it's there. I mean, if someone orders Hawaiian, I'm not gonna complain. It's still good. I'm gonna eat it. But if there's Supreme, I'll also eat the Supreme one. If there's pepperoni, I'll eat pepperoni. I'll eat anything. If there's only cheese, so be it. Only cheese it is. But pineapple on pizza is fine. It just depends on what you know, mix it with. I mean, just pineapple on the cheese slice? Probably not, because it's just sweet. And it's just not, like, it doesn't get balanced out. Now, if only you could adapt housing in that way. Oh, cheap and accessible? Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. That's a big nope. I mean, limited amount of space here. Cheap housing, please. Pineapple was surprisingly good the first time I ate it. Well, you probably just need to eat it more then. I firmly believe that ham is the reason why people don't like Hawaiian and not pineapple. Pineapple and pepperoni is delicious. I assume that is because the pepperoni is saltier. Remember, salt really makes a big difference. Ham is not nearly as salty as pepperoni is normally, so that also will make a difference. I personally think that it depends on the ham too, right? Like some ham is just not too good. But I mean, I love Hawaiian. I don't mind it. I do think the umami and the sweet balance each other out. Ham doesn't go on pizza. I think everything can go on pizza, my friend. People make seafood pizza. People put whatever they want. Kimchi on pizza and it's dank. Actually, kimchi and cheese go very well together because it's like fermented foods together and it tastes delicious. I think Rue is just projecting his dislike for ingredients rather than specifically the pizza, which is equivalent to yet another bad take. It's okay though. You'll learn in time. You're just a young soul. There's no food to be wasted. Broccoli can be delicious. Just even a nice stir-fry broccoli with some little bit of oyster sauce and some garlic, some butter or olive oil, salt and pepper. That's all you need. Delicious. Roast broccoli, delicious. As a boba lover, I don't want boba on my pizza. Well, specifically the boba that goes into like milk tea, like the one that has all the syrup. Obviously, it's a very overpowering taste, but I'm sure people can adapt it. Kimchi and cheese is pog, I agree. Ham, green bell pepper, and mushroom goated. One drunk man knows what's up. Very good. Very good. Pizza is like, you know, it's like bread. I mean, it's just a carb base, and then there's like, yeah, sure, there's tomato sauce and cheese. It's honestly not that bad. You can put a lot of things on pizza. You're just afraid of trying, that's all. Alright, chat. Question. I'll let chat decide because apparently it's up to me to decide. But that means I can let chat decide. Play foam or no play foam? They did a boba pizza for Pizza Hut in Taiwan a few years ago. If they actually pushed that to the market, I bet it had something good about it. I mean, it was an experiment, but I'm sure there was something good about it. Let's do a poll. Poll. Plate foam. Yay? Nay. I'll give you guys a minute to vote. Not too long to vote. So you have a minute to vote. Nice PCB. I wonder who made it. I don't know. Whoever made this did a pretty good job. It's alright. This is alright. Nice black PCB. Pretty good, pretty good. What the hell is choco pasta? Is this an inside joke? By the way, I have some more coffee I want to send you. Oh my savior. Dude, I actually am running out of coffee beans. It's perfect timing. Oh, people want play foam. Okay. Cool. Oh. Seriously? Okay. I'll let Gondo decide. Gondo, do you vote? If you did not, play foam, yay or nay? Yay or nay? I'll let Mr. Gondo, PCB designer, decide. I got some of those award-winning beans again. Oh, hell yeah. Nay on foam? My man. Easy clap. Decided. Simple as that. Just as a PCB designer, they know what's up. They know what they want on their PCBs. And that's not a piece of foam. They want that empty space between the switches so that the switches can breathe. Today the switches breathe. But I am very excited to hear this, Mr. Gondo. Please hook it up if you are so insistent on this, because I really enjoyed those beans. They were so good. They were so good. Even though I just had pour over, it was delicious. Delicious beans. Gotta air out those switches. Mr. Break, how are you doing? It's been a while. I hope you've been well. I know that maybe you've been busy lately. Bye. Goodbye, Rue. Have a good one. I have this booby trap on the firmware of my PCBs where if you use play foam, they don't work. Imagine if you actually had like a little like switch or a button that like wherever the play foam would go. So like maybe like here, right? It presses the button and it just like doesn't allow the PCB to function. Like as the PCB designer, you actually make that. I mean, hopefully it's enough compression like to force it to actually like click. Oh, I see. Gotta go back to work. Have a great stream, homie. Oh, Nick, have a good one. We're doing regular caps lock today. Gonda trying to save my kidneys from a joke I want. I'm doing alright, Mr. Break. I'm glad to see you here. I understand that things have been busy, but busy is good, I would say. I think busy is good. We can be thankful for being busy. Hey, David Clapping Cheeks, what's up? How's it going? Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Kinda wish I was busy, not gonna lie. You can be busy very easily, Mr. Rue. So maybe start looking up some pizza places and get some tonight. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Enjoyed my asada burrito for dinner. That sounds good. That sounds good. My family already made dinner, so no pizza, Sag. Oh, well, you can get busy. Start looking it up tomorrow. Tomorrow lunch is pizza. Right there. Just tell your mom now. We're having pizza tomorrow, Mom. I'm having pizza tomorrow, Mom. I told myself I would not get into artisans, and then I bought an NRD Nest. Oh boy. Now I bought like 5 artisans. 5 artisans and an NRD Nest only fills just less than halfway. So now you need to get 6 more. Now I bought like, yeah. Tragic. I see, Mr. Draxian. Good luck. Welcome to the rabbit hole. Surely he'll stop at 12? Doubt. Because I've been entering lat raffles for 2 years and never won, then this month enter raffles for other keys like Archetype and win for the first time. I mean, it's mostly just RNG, right? But it's a weird feeling you have when it somehow validates your spending habits. It's like, oh, it's a sign. And then you start entering more, and then you start winning again, and then you keep winning, and you're like, oh shit. Oh shit. You count it up, and then you're like, oh shit. How much did I spend this month? Oh. 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 Well, guys, just wanted to give some love. Thank you so much for coming by, Mr. Gondo. Have a good one. Have a great weekend yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really rattling, but might be for security purposes. A little bit might help. Just a teeny bit. All right, cool. All right, cool. The progressing O that hurts in my kokoro. Yeah. Alright, cool. I think stabs are good. I have found my pizza place. Will update tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it. Look. Stay positive. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Pizza is very hard to go wrong with. It depends. Some people do have very specific preferences, though. Like, some people are like, oh my god, it's too greasy. I'm like, yeah, it's all in the cheese. It's cheese. It has fat. Like, yeah, cheese has a lot of fat. Like, that's why it's greasy. I would have bought a set, but I won a raffle. Smooge. We do pizza home. Dad bought a rock box. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice. I think the only thing for me is making the bread. That's the only real work. Just making the bread and the dough. Dabs pizza with a napkin? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I do that, you know? And it's fine. Whatever. It's kind of hot in my room. How do I do this? My dad has been trying to find the perfect way to make the dough for over a year now. We don't do it too often, so it's taking a while. Yeah, it's all practice, right? And honestly, I think that pursuit of having to make something that you want to eat like better and better each time is like part of the joy, like part of fun, right? So you're kind of chasing something, but at the same time, you're enjoying the fruits of your own labor. So sometimes, yeah, like when I kind of get into the mood of or habit of cooking more and stuff, I get to enjoy my food a lot. Like I'm like, man, my food tastes really good. Like I actually am enjoying like the food I'm making, even though it's not perfect. Like it's not anything special. Like it's just I follow recipes, change them a little bit or something like that, and just I'm just like, yeah, like it tastes good. Like I made it, it tastes good. But yeah, it's that's definitely the benefit of sometimes just cooking and doing stuff for yourself. Are you on ground floor? Yeah. Yeah, I do live on the ground floor. Or I do live close to the street. So that's probably why you hear it. Well, that Midness has some bench heat. Yeah. So you know that that ILAC warmth set? It's missing the Cthulhu, which I've been looking for the past like 4 years. There's only 2 of them, I think, and I'm pretty sure that one of them is with Mr. You Know Who. So the only other one, I don't know where it could be in the world. When was Energy Nest run? They do in stock sales every so often. Just follow them on like Instagram probably. That's probably the best way to find out. Know where they are? No, I mean again, there's only 2. One of them with the person that you can guess. One of them, who knows? No idea. Never seen it. Discord? Yeah, Discord too. Discord should work as well. Seems like everyone has now. Yeah, it's because they did a few sales recently. Just recently. At first it was just they're still like doing like small runs / QCing, but now they've gotten a lot of their batches in and have been putting them in stock in rounds. So what's the holder next to it? This one? This one's by Alchemy. Yeffy, he's also a community member. They make like CNC based stuff, so like yeah, they have like a CNC machine, so they machine stuff, and the tray is one of them. They make like parts holders and all the random things. I think they're working on like an artisan case, maybe soon, like a storage case. Also got the Kronos R2 because I know I won't stop once I fill Nest. The acceptance. Draxion did not even go through denial. Just went straight to acceptance. Just went straight to accepting the fact that it's gonna keep going. I respect it. It's part of the hustle, I guess. It's like, might as well. Right? Might as well. But I mean, too bad. Too bad you'll be sucked dry of your monies. Went through denial with GMK Keycaps on keyboard. Oh, I see. So just skipped the step and just went straight through because you already knew what was coming. Fair, fair. speed running this time around. Yeah, no time to waste, I guess, huh? There ain't no time to be wasted. Yo, Jordan, what's up? That smell looks like some Made in Abyss shit. That's kind of cool, I guess. I like Made in Abyss. It's a good show. I actually kind of want to see more of it, but yeah, it's been a while, right? Now I think about it. Dude, don't? Made in Abyss? What do you mean? It's so good. What? You don't like it? Oh man. It was so good. I've read forward in the manga, dear lord. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I have not read manga, but I'm okay with it. I like it. You have to be fucked up to like it? Well, I think I checked that box already, so I think we're good. I think we're safe. You have to be fucked up to like it, says Jordan. Easy. Easy. Prerequisite fulfilled. The anime was great. The manga goes the darkest shit ever. I mean, the movie. The movie was already pretty, had some pretty dark theme stuff going. So I imagine it only gets worse from there. I mean, that's the whole point of the Abyss. Like thing turns you crazy, so I'm sure it only gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until you just can't go further. I think that's the whole point of it. So yeah, I kind of expect it already, you know? Alright, gonna start soldering, guys. Alrighty. Just wait until they have to start trading things of equal value. Oh, nice! It's like Full Metal Alchemist. You gotta exchange. You have equivalent exchange rules. Great. Of course, when you're dealing with lives, or like your soul, or like, you know, stuff that's beyond any material goods. It'll be fun. Can't say I am surprised. How good was the last 2 episodes of 86 though? Oh, very good. I really liked it. I liked how they concluded it, for what it's worth. Very touching, very wholesome in a way. And honestly, it was a good wrap up for what it's worth. PogChamp. Melise is great. Anyway. Alright friends, let's talk about sponsors just a little bit. But I do want to remind you that currently there's a sale on Canon Keys where if you purchase one of their Brutalist series keyboards, you can also append to your order a set of switches or a set of in-stock keycap sets. Like the Nice PVT or the Canon cap sets. And if you do, you can use a promo code that's listed on the website already, where you can get 40 to 45% off on the order, specifically on the switches or keycaps. So you get the keycaps or switches for about half price, basically, with the order of a keyboard. a good way to make a gift, perhaps, or to get a custom keyboard for the office. Maybe you want something else, but they are a very nice series of keyboards in my opinion. I've built pretty much every version of it. Like, I think I've built every size, like from Brutal 60 all the way to Rec 1800, and in my opinion they're all pretty solid, and I think they're worth the price. They're pretty good. Basically burger top mount and FR4 plate, comes with a case, and whatnot. So yeah, basically you get the full bundle for a bit cheaper right now with a promotion going on Can Keys. They're also slowly stocking more in-stock sets made by different designers, so don't forget to check their stock regularly. They should be dropping the PBT 407 set that I teased / posted about on Insta last, I believe. So that should be going up soon on their store. Good evening, Mr. Funzy. How are you doing? And then let's see, I have some news from Project Keyboard. Project Keyboard has some news regarding some key sets. Masterpiece has started to ship to vendors, so they are waiting on their shipment for GMK Masterpiece now, and once it arrives and they sort through it, they'll be fulfilling the group buy very soon. I believe My Keyboard EU has started fulfilling already in Europe, which obviously they get their sets first, so we just need to wait for the pallets to arrive to Project Keyboard, and it goes from there. There's an update on GMK Dolch R5, which is the key set that I designed the kits for. That group buy will be concluding hopefully sometime in, like, fulfillment will conclude sometime in April. The set is slated to ship to vendors on the first working week of April, which is the week of April 4th to April 10th. And then after it ships to vendors, obviously they need to be sorted and fulfilled to group buy and pre-order members. Indeed, Dolch quite soon as well. Hopefully late April is probably when we will start seeing it. If you're in Europe, obviously you'll probably start seeing it sooner, because Mr. Oblotsky will likely get those sets quite quickly. So yeah. Hi Diego, where's the desk mat from? This is a desk mat by Mr. Shuangmu. He designed the GAF desk mat as well. He ran this is a Brocaps desk mat. So he ran this in a colored version and a monochrome version. And yeah, it was like 50 bucks shipped, I believe, per piece. And it ran a few months ago, and it just shipped to participants. So I got it in the mail like a week ago at most. Can't wait for Dolch R5. I also can't wait for Birch, by the way. I actually was looking at the renders again, and I was like, man, that's a nice set. I'm glad I got in on that too. Can't redeem Handerbite, feels bad. Oh, do you want to, Mason? If you really want to, I can enable it if you want. It's up to you though. I don't know why I didn't join Dolch R5, because I knew that people were gonna regret not joining. I knew it. I called it on the first day of the group buy. People are gonna join Modern Dolch. People are gonna join whatever other sets are running. Oh, Modern Dolch was coming on the next month, I believe. And I was like, it's okay. You won't join now, and then once it's around time to ship, you will regret it. Why? Because it's a classic set. Just like beige, just like white on black, it goes well with a lot of different keyboards. And it has these nice warm tones that nowadays a lot of people will opt to go for the cooler gray tones. So there's a lot of sets that have cooler grays, like GMK Apollo, GMK Modern Dolch, you know, GMK Rainy Day or whatever. GMK ASCII, you know, and now there is a sudden dearth, a sudden lack of warm tone sets like the classic Dolce colorway. And look at that now. Regret set in. So it goes, my friends. People skip on the classics all the time because they're like, oh, I could get it any time because it's a classic, right? Everyone has run it like 5 times. There's so many sets out there. But no, guys, GMK Dolce R5 is its own thing. Row 5 bottom row, my friends. Kongol Sub Legends on the extra alphas kit, and a very PogChamp extension kit with LED keycap support. Keycaps with LED windows rather. You know what I mean. Biggest regret is GMK Beta JS. Beta JS, you can actually order it. I can't get it because it doesn't ship to New Zealand. Can you order it from SwitchMod? Or do they also restrict that? Does Daily Clock have any extras? Are they done already? C's Aftermarket, maybe I won't get it anytime. That's exactly how I feel. The way I feel about keysets in general is definitely 100% that. If I skipped it in group buy, there's a good chance the aftermarket price is gonna suck and I'm just not gonna get it, and that's it. So I always wait until the last day of the group buy to be sure whether I want it or not. And if I want it, I purchase it, right? And if I don't, I resign myself to my fate that I will likely never get it. And that's okay. You have to accept it. That's just the way it goes. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, I think that's all I have for like specific updates. Other than that, you know, don't forget to check out all the other sponsors like Kinetic Labs for in-stock polycap sets, for in-stock desk mats and other accessories, lube, etc. Don't forget to, oh, I believe Prime KB should be reopening soon. I don't think I've heard any news since then. So soon you'll be able to restock in your alpacas and Durock stabs and whatnot. Yeah, Omni-Type has in-stock sets. GMK Pono should still be available. Some GMK Modern Dolce should still be available. Yeah, and I think maybe some SI DualShock kits even. Don't forget to check out Mr. Salvin for your Keycult X Salvin collaboration keycaps. That is currently running through keycult.com if you're in North America, or if you are located elsewhere in the world. It might be worth checking with salvin.com to check if the price on shipping and whatnot is, you know, better than the one on the Keycult website. But if you're looking to get the Keycult collaboration keycaps, the brass keycaps with enamel infill, those are available right now, and they will be available until I believe the 13th or the 14th of April. So about a month is the whole period of the buy for that. But yeah, that's available. I believe Mr. Space Cables just put up a new key set. I believe it's called MW something. I forgot what the name was. I'm sorry. I'm bad with all these new sets these days. There's so many. But yeah, there's more new sets. Oh, MW Satellite, my bad. There we go. MW Satellite looks pretty good actually. It has this nicely cool tone gray and kind of ochre tone legends on it for the modifiers. It's a very nice looking set. Looks nice. Looks good. Kind of on the neutral side for key sets. And the kitting seems pretty good. Alright. Oh wait, I forgot to solder one of these. Anyway, Of course, don't forget to check out Novel Keys. Any in-stock items you can get 5% off with the promo code BOLT. CV Planet, the same thing. You can get a 5% off with promo code LIGHTNING if you need to make any plates or get any in-stock screw trays, the Bongo Cat trays. Those are on cvplanet.com. And there's also in-stock McLovin PCBs if you have a Q, or maybe if they still have some of the 910 or Alice PCBs, or maybe also the PCBs for H87 or H88 compatible keyboards, like a lot of TKLs. Anyway, alright, I think the soldering is done, so let's just double check that it's working. I knew a tattoo artist that had no tattoos. If he thought he wanted something, he hung a picture of it up next to his mirror, and if at the end of 1 year he still loved it, he would get it as a tattoo. That's actually pretty good. A really nice way to test yourself, like your commitment to things. Actually, that's pretty smart. Pretty smart. I think that's brilliant. But I do agree, because tattoos are a pretty big commitment. I mean, they're like, you know, permanent. So yeah, that's a good approach. IMO. I mean, tattoos are also a downhill, a slippery slope, because once you get one, you get more very, very easily. The first one's very significant. Oh, it touches my heart. It's to commemorate, you know, the memory of my grandmother who passed away, etc., etc., etc. And then the second one, and then afterwards, it's all like, oh, that looks cool, I'm gonna get it as a tat. That's pretty much how tattoos work. Just like artisans, or keyboards, or any hobby like this. Same thing. You get one, and the next one just looks cool. You get it. It's just the way it be. My GMK Space Cadet 2 came in today. Nice. That's awesome. GMK Space Cadet 2 is a pretty sick set. I mean, Space Cadet in general is a nice set. You could call it a classic because it is inspired from a vintage board. Alright friends, time to stack it up. Time to stack this up. We have a nice aluminum base. This is a PVD coated aluminum. And then we need to install the daughter board first. So just put that over there. And then grab our screws and attach this. Everyone says, oh, I just need one nice custom. Yeah, that's not. That's wishful thinking, my friends. Okay, well, to be honest, endgame, quote unquote, or, you know, if you want to call it, like, the one board, the one thing that you want, need, it ends whenever you decide to, right? And, yeah, just willpower, self-control. It's not very hard, actually. It's just more like, if you don't do it, it's simply because you don't want to. That's how it is. Like, you don't really wish for it to stop. That's what it is. When people say like, oh, I really just wanted only one, but then there was this, but then there was that. No, you didn't want it to stop. That's like your true feelings is that you didn't want it to stop. That's just how it is. Alright, stacking it up. Okay, so let's put this upside down. Put this through. low-key want a white on black cadet. That would be pretty nice. That would be pretty cool. That said, there are quite a lot of white on black variants in the market, from my understanding. Alright. There it is. Now we close our keyboard. Should I build the board with gloves? No. I find gloves pretty uncomfortable to use. So, nah, it's fine. I can just wipe it off, it's fine. Diego grease increase value. Yeah, I mean it's gonna get dirty again anyway as soon as like the owner holds it again, so it doesn't really matter. Like, it's pretty much hard not to. It's hard to like avoid touching the bottom part anyway. So yeah. Alright, sick. Nice. Okay, let's type on this. What keyset do we want to put on this? Let's see. Dolce R5, I don't have it. That's too bad. It is a silver board though, so a lighter keyset can go pretty well on it. If you want some deep contrast, I guess a darker set is fine too. Let me think about it. Perestroika? I don't have Perestroika, unfortunately. That's a set I did not buy. And I don't really regret not buying it because I don't really care for it. ASCII is a good one. ASCII is a nice pick. I actually do have ASCII around. Shoko, I might veto just because I have to go take it out of a different board, and I'm a lazy bum. I also have, let's see, I have Triumph Adler, Carbon, Stormtrooper, Muted, Skeletor, Miami Nights, Beige, Blue on White, which is basically classic blue, Skymoto, Mizu, Striker, Olive. Actually, I'm gonna veto Olive. Wait, hold up. And then I already put those on keyboards. Sowere, Copper, and Blue Alert. Actually, I also have Blue Alert. And ASCII. Yeah, ASCII. I don't have Yugo. No Yugo. Nuclear Data I'm gonna veto. Because we've used Nuclear Data a few times. Which TA? I have the original TA. Well, I also have TA90, although I have to take it off of a different keyboard. Alright, let's do a vote. I see a few different ones that are kind of between, I think, ASCII, Beige, basically. So I'll just say ASCII, Beige, Striker. It looks like it's pretty popular, and Blue Alert, maybe? Well, I guess that's... Oh, it's a little different from Beige, so I'll just put it in. I'll veto Shoko and Nuke Data. And then, yeah, let's say CRP something. If you want to ever get some money, I've been looking for TA90 since September 2020. I mean, I bought TA90 because I love that set. It's so good. It's such a good colorway. It's such a soft gray. It's so lovely. Alright, but I mean, yeah, sure, I'll let you know if I decide to, you know, get rid of it or something. Alright, so I said, let's see, ASCII, blue alert, striker, CRP, and just beige. Beige, CRP I'm mostly referring to, oh my god, I like pulled one of my, CRP maybe like Xerox, yeah, Xerox is I think a nice set to pick too. Alright, which key set? And then I'll allow 2 minutes. I'll let, do you guys want to waste your channel points? Let's do that. Well, I'm gonna let you guys spend a lot of channel points. I'm gonna add votes for, you can add a vote. How much does my redeem cost right now? Oh, my key set redemption stopped, that's why. Oh, my bad, guys. I actually did not realize that. I didn't realize it was stopped. I'm sorry. My bad. Did not realize. Okay, so key set cost 7777. So if I want to make it costly, I'll let you guys vote extra for 500 points each. Alright. Done. Gray Xerox? Yeah, it's gray Xerox. It's the one right here, actually. The one that was on the Salvation before. That's Xerox. Oh man, I'm gonna cut this piece of string while I wait for your votes. Oh! Wow! That's a lot of votes for Blue Alert. Oh wait, you can use channel points, never mind. That makes sense. 15 lurkers? No, it's people using their points. Someone's splashing it up. Alright, guess Blue Alert is gonna happen today. I'm just gonna start getting ready. I don't think that vote's gonna get skewed unless someone just pours in their points right now. Oh, Pog! Pog! Okay. Someone's sniping the vote. Someone's sniping the vote. Who's sniping it? Oh, damn! Oh no! 3, 2, 1, and it got rigged. Rigged. Rigged voting. Rigged. Wait, where's my ASCII set? Hold on. I'm gonna go find the ASCII set. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back with GMK ASCII. Alright. No fucking way. Nice. Alright. Let me see, what's this? Extra keycaps. Oh! Ah, there's also icon mods, huh? Okay. Alright. Let's put these on first. R0 and R5, please? I think there's no other option anyway. Pretty sure there's no R1 for the top row. Pretty sure it's by default, it's R0. Oh yeah, I'm kind of feeling like doing icon mods, but it's up to you guys. I'll let you guys choose. Icon mods or not icon mods? Wait, no, that's not it. Icon? Okay, icon it is. Icon it is. Oh wait, regular. A lot of the rest should be in the on here. All right, cool. Put these aside. F10. Alt. I prefer icon over text only. Me too. Unless it's centered. But yeah, you get the idea. Wait, is this R2? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, no, I do agree with you guys. Oh, my bad. This does not go here. curious where I put the tab. I was like, pretty sure I like moved it around. And arrows. I love this set. This key set's so nice. It's so cool. Super nice. Pretty sure it's stock colors too. I mean, stock colors doesn't mean bad anyway, so it's more like you're limited in options, but it's not even like they have so many stock colors too now. It's ridiculous. So basically it's just, you're just not trying to overdo it and try to get something custom, which is fine. Most stock colors aren't even used? Yeah, they're pretty nice though. I personally think that people tend to have this weird perspective that stock color equals bad. You know what I mean? Just because it's like not, I don't know. I get it, if it's themed, of course you want to match it to whatever you're making. That's no doubt. I don't disagree with that. But yeah. I'm missing a home key. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Nice. Alright. Let's put this icon mod key away separately. But my Pantones, I know. Oh, do you guys know that Pantone's not even free? Like now, like if you go to the Pantone website, you have to have like a subscription kind of thing. I mean, Pantone's never been free. Pantone's always been basically a paid service. It was a matter of time. Alright, let's put an artisanal keycap. I have some nice gray stuff on this today. There's some neat caps. I think that's an archetype cap. That's Direct Thinkers, Mr. Dalifu. There's hair stuck in here. And then have some Hooper, TRMK, Bongo. Tokipi, pretty cute. Actually, I could probably just do 4 artisans because I do have a lot of gray. I do tend to get a lot of gray artisans because I think they're versatile. So we can do 4 artisans instead of 1. So maybe you can pick 4. Frank goated. Oh, this Frank. Yeah, this is nice. I think a metallic theme would be kind of nice. Something like this. BBW? Wait, where is it? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Do you see it? Where's the big bad wolf? Oh, I see it. This one. But this is black on white though. Doesn't really fit the theme. What about the key walk? Oh, the key walk is nice. It has green eyes, but it's very subtle. So it would go pretty well. Yeah, I don't think the big bad wolf will fit this because it's too black. Let's go with the archetype. Do you want to go with like a metallic trio here? Bongo? Trying to figure this out. Metallic trio like this, and then one of these. Could do the boomin'. Kind of torn. Oh, but the pairs cap is kind of nice. Actually, I kind of might want to put the pairs cap. It's a little closer to those grays. Nothing you can't fix with a marker? True. Alright, I think I'm kind of torn between these caps now, so I'm just gonna leave it to these now. Or actually, I'll also put this one here, because I think it's nice. Alright, we just need to discard one. Discard one from the right and discard two from the left. Alright, friends. I think we should do these three. Maybe like this, because the middle one has color in it. Kind of metallic-y. The K in 401K is for keycaps. Yes, that is correct. Alright. And then on the other side, we can pick one of these three. They're all very good. They're all very good. Actually, the bongo technically is slightly off because it is lighter in the body. That said, it's still a good choice. It's not a bad choice. I suggested one, but I like three. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Since you guys just do 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll let you spend your points for a minute. All right. There's the poll. Pick 1, 2, or 3. Okay. I think that's decided. I'm not even gonna bother waiting for the whole time. 3 it is. Chat spoke immediately. Yes, left to right, of course. Oh, let's match this. Actually, let's use my gray cable instead. Alright. Stop the count. Alright, let's type. Alrighty, friends, let's get to this. Alright, let's try it out. Stop the music here. And maybe... Alright. Wait on this for a bit. Alright, let's try it out. So today we have a Mode 80 first edition. The one with the aluminum bottom. This is the first design that Mode Designs came up with. And this is in stack mount configuration, which is the one that was only available at the time. No plate foam. We have a Durock L2 switches, linear switches with 2.5 grade 0 and films on a FR4 plate. And we have GMK ASCII for the key set and some artisans. So let's give it a shot, shall we? All right. tanked it. Oh well. Very nice. Sounds pretty good. It's also not PE foam. It's actually Poron, I think. But yeah, sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty nice. Definitely sounds like there is some amount of foam in the case. That's kind of pretty characteristic of cases that are filled with a little bit of foam. They tend to sound a little bit flatter. No case resonance, that kind of stuff. But it sounds pretty good. It definitely has the stack mount characteristic to it. It sounds pretty nice. Nonetheless, the switches feel great in my opinion. I think these Durock L2s are solid. They're just JWK standard switches, but I mean they do feel nice. So, all right, here are the mods. I think no plate foam was probably a good choice. Here are the mods. Here are the alphas. The plate is not fastened anywhere. That is correct. It is pretty much held from underneath. The foam pushes it up against the top piece, and well, there are the points where the screws go in that go through the plate and the PCB that technically do hold the plate somewhat in place, like the 3 positions here and here and here basically that go through the plate and the PCB, and then from the screw on the back is screwing into those pillars. So yeah, those would also kind of keep things in place. But yeah, the foam is what prevents the PCB and plate from falling to the bottom of the case. Yeah. So yeah, like a cherry board, but instead of plastic on like PCB to plastic contact, there's PCB to foam to aluminum bottom, in this case contact. Yep. Does that make sense? Spacebar is a little too dampened for my taste. It is definitely a little bit dampened, but it sounds pretty good in my opinion. At least for regular typing, I think it sounds pretty good. I mean, we can give it a 30-second test, just briefly. Ooh, 136. I didn't even try that hard. Oh, but I guess it's a 30-second test, so. Trying his hard not to say terrible board for a terrible owner. I mean, isn't the owner supposed to be like a friend or something? Like, how could I say that about a friend? I don't think it's a terrible board. It's just not my taste, that's all. And I'm pretty sure I said that on the first time I built this too. I was like, it's just not my cup of tea, that's all. Alright. But that's how it sounds. If y'all have any questions. Sounds pretty good though. I like it. Not much flex, of course. Like the foam definitely prevents things from, you know, sinking into the case, so that obviously will stiffen the feeling a little bit. But that said, because the switches springs are pretty light, and the FR4 plate is a softer material, like I believe the first time I tried it was on brass. Brass obviously pretty stiff, pretty dense material. And also no play foam, so definitely a little bit more of the switch sound kind of comes through. But yeah, pretty solid. No interference anywhere really. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Would you believe me if the L2s were because I had no other spare switches at the time? I mean, it's just like if you send me alpacas. No, not hugely different, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, let's show off the board, perhaps. So this is what the board looks like up close. Pretty nice. Pretty clean. ASCII looks super clean on silver, and it does on gray. Yeah, and yeah, it indeed does match the theme of the dust pad too, so it's pretty good. I guess you won't get to see the R0 up here, but you do get to see it a little bit peeking on the back over there. So actually, if I remove some of these keycaps, you'll get to see it. Well, actually, I should have probably removed it from the other side. But you get to see the R0 here at the back. That's R0, 1, 2, and then 3 over there at the enter, and then 4 and 5. So R0 through 5 over there. And you do get to see the back of the board here. Focus, focus. There it is. And then you can see the reflection of everything. That's the camera and the screen. And then, yeah, so if I take off this artisan over here, you can see the R0 through. Is that a... Oh, there's a little blemish on the ano, but blemish aside, you can see the R0 through 5 over there. R0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But yeah, it is kind of like SA. Yeah, R0 is pretty tall. I actually don't have an SA set with me right now to show you. But yeah, it is pretty tall. It's probably as tall as SA R1. It's very tall. I think that's caused by me. Definitely wasn't there before. I see. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, looks pretty good. Oh, hello, 2 seconds. How are you doing? How's it going? What's cooking? Alright. Oh, I'm getting hungry again. Should probably go eat soon. Okay, let's plug this in. I'm good. How you doing? I'm doing alright. You know, building keyboards, chilling out. Enjoying the Friday. Hope you are as well. Let's see. Chat got quiet, so I think we're basically done for today. Let's see. I'm heading to the gym. Sounds good. Have a good gym time, bro. I'll see you later. I hope you enjoy your pizza tomorrow. Alright. I think that's it for the night. At least for today. Gonna go eat something probably. And chill. Oh, I watched Turning Red yesterday. It was pretty good. I recommend it. It was fun. It was a fun watch. Turning Red. Animated film by Pixar. It's on Disney Plus. But yeah, I got to watch that yesterday. Heading out on my run. Night, everyone. Sounds good. Keegan, enjoy your run. Hope it's refreshing. Thank you for the stream. Oh, no worries. No worries. Alright, so we can raid. There's Switch Doctor, AU, Switch and Click. Haven't seen Switch and Click live in a bit. They are currently live with Critical. That's pretty cool. Xinqing Wang and Mr. Alex Otos doing 2 builds in 1 case for the Zenith. And then I think there's some other people that I don't necessarily know, but if you want to recommend anyone, you can do it. Oh, Mr. Pega Types editing photos. But it's not keyboard content. Who's Critical on stream? Switch and Click. If you don't know Switch and Click, they are a duo who make content about keyboards, particularly at the introductory level a lot of the times. But they also do a lot of like YouTube content in particular. They're pretty big on YouTube. But they also stream every so often. Yeah. All female staff? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that either. That's a fun fact I didn't know. Fun commentary and poster children? Yeah. Yeah, it was very relatable. You know? Well, not everything, but there are parts that are pretty relatable. Switch Doctor is doing a charity stream. She's going to shave her head for Leukemia Foundation. Oh, that's cool. 12-hour charity stream. Shall we go support Switch Doctor, AU? Mech Mauler. Space 80. Apollo build. Up to you guys. I guess last poll of the night. I'll let you pick. I'll make it cheaper. Mech Mauler, Apollo 80, Switch Doctor, AU, charity stream, and then Switch and Click, Critical interview. Wait. All right. Pick your choices, or your choice rather, and we'll just go raid and end the stream here. Nobody wants to pick. Okay, well if that's the case, I'll just pick randomly. Oh, okay. People want to pick for Switch Doc. Okay, all right. So raid Switch Doctor AU is shaving their head and doing a charity. I'm not sure what charity specifically, but I assume it's a good cause. I hope. And yeah, let's go rate them. Switch Doctor AU. Okay. Alrighty, let's do a raid message. Miyago raid. Will you miss your hair? Oh, actually. Would you rather lose your keyboards or your hair forever? Miyago Pog. There's a raid message. I don't know what I would pick, to be honest with you. This is a very tough choice. So I'll let them answer the question. But we shall rate them. And again, thank you everybody for coming by. I'll see you all on the next stream. I believe the next stream should be a KFE CE. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thank you again. Have a great weekend. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend and a fantastic coming week. take it easy, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Being bald is rad? I see. I can't relate, I've only been bald once, but it was okay. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye.